Okay, now moving on to the next presentation. This is from Trina Solar. We have Lukas Ye, who is speaking about N-type i-TOPCon modules with trackers, boosting bifacial gains in utility scale applications. Lukas, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Shravan. Thank you for having me here. And it's my honor to present here. Yes, I can now I can share. Okay, so today my topic will be the introduction of the Trina's offering product portfolio, including the solar panels and the solar trackers. And also I will present a real case value assessment based on typical geography in mainland Europe, in Spain. So let's go ahead. So firstly, I will introduce the global photovoltaics technology development. And talking about the global carbon neutrality, it's still critical to have the new type of power system with the higher portion of renewable energy. And this is, we all know the direction, also the direction of the energy transformation for all global countries. And to achieve the target 1.5 degrees Celsius lower globally, it was estimated by the IRENA last year that solar energy will still be a power booster for achieving that carbon neutrality and the climate target. So global solar power generation capacity will be expected to exceed 14,000 gigawatts by the year 2050. And within the history of the solar industry, we see that to have the higher portion of solar energy, the whole industry have made a lot of contributions to decline the LCOE. With the LCOE has decreased by 84% from 2010 to 2021. And to this year, it is even lower, maybe even half than the value in 2021. So, but PV LCOE needs to be continuously reduced to accelerate the trend. So we see, to accelerate to the trend, we are welcoming the more and more high efficiency technology. And we see the two charts here, which is from the PV Info Link this year. The left chart shows the planned cell capacity forecast by type. And then we see that the N-type capacity from this year has already exceeded 50% out of the whole capacity. And of which, we see the right chart, of which the TOPCon cell will reach higher than 90% for the whole out of the whole high efficiency capacity investment, which means the N-TOPCon has become another main cell technology in the industry after peak mono technology. And then I will introduce the Trina Solar's module and tracker product portfolio. And firstly, it will be the module. So firstly, I will introduce the Trina Solar this year's product development roadmap. So in January, in beginning of this year, Trina Solar started the mass production with i-TOPCon plus technology on 210, so G12 platform. And in April 2022, in April 2022, we released the innovative 210 rectangular, so 210R rectangular cell platform. And the January this year, we released again the 210R N-type i-TOPCon advanced module. And in February, we see the mass production of our Vertex N, so 210N and 210RN product in February. And in May, we disclosed the Trina Solar i-TOPCon technical roadmap, including the design concept of the cell layout and also the technology advantage of the i-TOPCon cell technology. And in July, we may see we may see it in a lot of media channel, the newsletter that the 9 leading company in the industry, I mean the solar panel manufacturer, we jointly released that we have the standardization of the medium module size, which is 2382 times 1134 millimeter. And by end of this year, the Trina's N-type module mass production capacity were up to 40 gigawatt. And overall, the capacity Trina's module capacity will be 95 gigawatt, and cell capacity in-house will be 75 gigawatt. Okay, then this is the how to say, the overall portfolio of Trina's modular products, from the residential small panel to the medium panel and the large panel, which dedicated to cover all the product and application scenarios based on 2 cell platform. I mean the layout. So firstly is we call it Vertex S Plus for the rooftop product application scenarios for the residential and the small commercial industrial rooftop. So it's based on the 210R rectangular wafer and has in total 48 full pieces. The size is 1762 times 1134 millimeter, and the area size is smaller than 2 square meter, and the weight is extremely light. So we call it the lightest product for the dual glass layout. And the maximum power output for such product in this year is 450. So within the design concept, the safety and also the handling friendly, this has become a quite popular product, not only inside Europe, but also globally. Another Vertex M product is also designed based on the 210R wafer platform. We call it Vertex N, 210R 66 pieces. And now we have already, this product has already mass produced. The power output, we can achieve 610 watt. And we can see the open circuit voltage here is 49 volt. So we all know that for the utility and also the medium, the large commercial industrial rooftop, the lower voltage design could help the end user to achieve the lower BOS cost, especially on the construction and the inverter perspective, because of the higher stream power here. And also for the container capacity here, we see that for the standard 40 inches container, we can install 720 pieces. It has the highest container capacity among all the medium size panels. And for the larger one, which is the 21 series inside Trina, we call it NEG21, or it's also belong to the Vertex N product series. It is designed based on 210 by 210 wafer platform. The module size is 2384 times 1303, and the thickness is 33 millimeter. Half cut product, and now the highest, the maximum power output for such product within this year has already reached 700 watt. So and we used the huge how to say, the highest or utilization of the container space. It can stand for 415 kilowatt per standard container, and also such product is also designed based on the low open circuit voltage, and it will help the end customer to boost the LCOE and lower their BOS for the utility projects. And to summarize the product, we see that it is glad to see that the module size is becoming more and more standard within this year. It's not you see the residential rooftop. We are following the same common sense that the easy handling and user friendly is the critical pain point. So the 1762 lens is becoming more and more popular. And for the commercial rooftop and also for the utility, the medium panel 2382 times 1134 is also becoming more and more the majority of the module panels in the industry. Not only the nine manufacturers, but also more and more M10 players. They are joining this module size campaign because of the system value perspective, because of the lower production cost. And for the utility, we see this has already become the major size or the standard size, that 2384 times 1303. And then I will introduce the product portfolio of Trina Tracker. So we have three cans now for three types of the solar tracker product inside our portfolio, which has been certified with the authorized third parties. So firstly is the Vanguard 2P. So it's a 2P tracker for the 68 meters long. It can 120 pieces of module can be installed. And we see the average tracker will have only 7 or 9 piles with the lead foundation. And this one is the Agile 2P. So Agile 2P is actually the dual row, 1P dual row tracker. It can install with or without pile. So it can be suitable for and feasible for different ground conditions. And also because of the dual row design concept, design. So for this every 72 meters long, it can install 120 pieces of tracker. And last one is the 1P. This is the Vanguard 1P product. It can stand maximum now for this year can stand 100 meters, 110 meters long, and it can install 90 pieces per tracker. So and every megawatt, we just need to draw 242 piles. Also decrease the foundation work, which is the most complicated work inside the whole project. And in the end, I will introduce the so-called improving customer value in utility application. Just as I introduced, this is a case based on a specific typical geography in Europe. So the project location is in Lyon, Spain. So the AC capacity is 81.9 megawatts AC. And we used the string inverter and the Agile 1P tracker. And also, of course, we use the bifacial module in such case. Here we make a comparison for the 182, the typical conventional M10P type, so the power of which is 550, and we also compare with the 182 rectangular N-type, the power of which is 620 watt, and also the Trina's medium panel NEG19RC, so the standard size one, 595 watt. And we see that firstly, what's the difference here? Based on the same mounting and the inverter option, we see the layout first, that M10 P-type, so every string can install 27 pieces, and M10R N-type, so every string can install 26 pieces, and Trina's NEG19RC, so every string can install 28 pieces. So thanks to the low voltage design, it can better optimize the use of tracker. So NEG19RC will have the list string number and the tracker units. And let's go further on. What's the BOS assessment for such products? For such projects? So we compare. This part is for the construction part, so or the electricity part. We see that compare with the conventional P-type, all the two types of N-type will have used less materials, just like TS4 containers, connectors, PV labels, and the LV labels, and also the LV cables trench. This is the comparison in the chart below. And so in the end, this is all numbers here. We see for the module installation, all the baseline here is the M10 P-type. So for the module installation, the M10R type has the lowest module installation because it has the higher power per piece. And the second is NEG19RC. And for the electrical system, we can see that the NEG19RC and M10R N-type almost on the same level because of the similar usage of the PV LV cable. And for the 1P tracker, because of the low voltage of the NEG19RC, so the tracker construction cost, NEG19RC is the lowest, and the second is the M10R N-type. And for module transportation, we can see that M10R type and M10R N-type has even higher modular transportation than the M10 P-type, and NEG19RC has the lowest. So in total, the BOS, with terms of BOS saving, we see that compared with the P-type, so NEG19RC has the better reduction on the BOS compared with the M10 rectangular N-type in the market. So the right part is the chart about the breakdown, how the whole BOS looks like. So in the end, I will introduce the capacity for Trina. So firstly, the module capacity. So by the end of the 2023, Trina will have globally 95 gigawatts. And the cell capacity is 75 gigawatt. As I said, among which i-TOPCon cell capacity will be 40 gigawatt. And this year, the Trina's we were working a lot on the integration of the industry. So by the end of this year, we will also have polysilicon ingot capacity at 50 gigawatt. And the last part is the tracking record of our tracker output or the shipment. So we see that we started the business of the tracker from 2008 with the tracker record, with the shipment record 150 megawatt, and until 2021 we have the shipment record at already around 7 gigawatt, which is a huge year by year, year to year increasement. So thanks all for your time and listening. This is all for my presentation. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much, Lukas. I think that's a very interesting presentation regarding trackers and combining them with the larger and different module formats. So I have one question from my side. So, you know, there are 1P trackers, then there are 2P trackers. So do you see any specific trends towards the tracker? So is market moving more towards the 1P and dual row? Do you see any specific trend in terms of the tracker?
Actually, I'm the product manager for the module panel, and we also, based on our experience for the real project, we see that 2P and 1P or 1P dual row are still quite famous in different geography. I mean, so for example, in Europe, we see that Europe is kind of there are a lot of hilly geography around the French, Spain, and even part of Germany. So in such a hilly and muddy geography, 1P tracker or 1P dual row is always the most welcome. And for example, and in China, the mainland China, or in some countries in Middle East, the 2P tracker, considering is the efficiency and the cost efficiency, it is more welcome. It is more popular.
Okay.
Thank
you very much for your presentation. And I think there are a few questions in the chat window. So please stay and answer these questions in the chat directly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.